So I've recruited 16-year-old TV presenter Scarlett Archer to help. She's found time between homework, interviewing politicians and commentating on Formula 1 to research some great gifts for her peers.
So am I going to get a boyfriend anytime soon?
Or I'm not that advanced.
If there's something we champion above everything else here at FYI, it's giving young people a voice.
Climate change is a huge threat to all of us, so do you think we're doing enough to encourage other countries to cut down on their carbon emissions?
F1 is obviously an incredible sport, but the environment is equally as important, and we need to put those two together.
You got P1 yesterday, so how are you feeling about your result today then?
Pretty terrible. I don't really feel great about it. No, I mean, I don't feel terrible.
I think a lot of people were rooting for you.
You're living a dream. It is a hard job, but like, did you ever imagine yourself doing this?
No, I didn't think I'd be sitting here talking to you today about being the CEO of McLaren.
But you got rid of this plan because you thought it would cost too much money to change. So what are you going to do about these problems? These subjects are just as important as, say, maths, English and science.
What he's doing is a war crime.
Why isn't the UK doing more then?
One thing you can be sure about is that the world has been watching events in Ukraine very closely, and those in power are doing all they can to bring about a peaceful solution.
There's been growing demand for free school meals for all, so why isn't the government doing that?
What you're trying to do is make sure it gets to the most disadvantaged people.
But what did the Shadow Education Secretary think?
But just as important, as breakfast is, doesn't it just seem like you're willing to pay for the cheapest option?
A better economy, National Health Service, tackle crime, the climate crisis, and deliver a better education for all of us. But if you Google party pledges, loads of leaders have promised that time and time again. So why do you think we should trust you and believe you're actually going to do all of that? We're hearing from Ukrainian families whose lives have been ripped apart by war.
Then all we need to do is pop to the supermarket. But imagine for a moment that there is no supermarket, and the crops that your family relies on have failed.
First of all, this is just an amazing view. I've never been this close, and you can feel it, like the cars going past you in your chest, and it's just amazing. You said it was his fault.
Red card.
You said it was his fault.
That was you.
It was me.
You can have the final vote.
I think I should just get the trophy. I'll have the shards of glass.
We'll just go to Zach because apparently he has a bit of spare money still for the personnel, in the team. Yeah. So I guess he can also spend it on the trophy.
It's getting feisty. There's some arguing going on here, first and second. I think he just wanted to...
I think he secretly just wanted to steal it, but then he was like, you know what, I'm just going to break it.
He's just going to break it?
Yeah, exactly.
I bet he has half of it, doesn't he? He's taken half home.
He probably is going to steal bits of it.
Well, you've done amazingly. Thank you for speaking to me. Thank you.
I was interviewed back in September by your colleague Scarlett at Sky, FYI, and she definitely put me through my paces, one of the toughest interviews I've ever had.